One.
Hey guys.
I almost did it. Squid
Welcome
ink
back.
pasta. Okay.
I know
We're
I've been
watching
gone for a
MasterChef,
couple weeks, and it was
and someone got
because
squid ink pasta.
I'm sick
And I'm saying
with COVID, and I also went to Alaska.
my whole point is, what is the point of squid ink pasta? Okay, have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Oh, shut the heck up.
It's black, okay? Does that look appetizing at all? What's the point? I get it. Okay, it's dyed black with squid ink.
It's for the elder emos.
I was
at
fighting.
Heart.
Oh, my stupid chair. I got into a full-fledged fight with Natalie because we're on pretty bad terms right now.
Yeah,
I got
I'm
a
sure.
full-fledged.
So you started beating her again
right before, and I was like, what's the point of this? And what I got in response was, it just looks cool, and I'm like, does it?
I don't know. It looks a little icky to me. But that's because we're
pretty
really
patties, bro.
That's because we're really autistic and things with food freak us out.
It's green. So. Is that purple? Purple's my favorite color.
You know, it always looks so good. The Krabby Patty with jellyfish jelly.
I used to low-key go hard on Krabby Patties with jellyfish jelly whenever I was creating a burger with no honey mustard, eating a burger with no honey mustard, eating a burger with no honey mustard. I used to always put jellyfish jelly on my Krabby Patties when I was making.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's disgusting. But
I was like, Steven puts jelly on his. Well, actually, on his sandwiches. Actually, on his sandwiches.
Dude, I'm so happy to do this podcast again. But I'm like going crazy touching my hair.
Yeah, I can tell. You're like freaking out.
I'm freaking out, dude. And I'm flushing. My chest is hot and I feel like I can't catch my breath.
I'm sorry. Are you nervous to be around me?
No, it's nothing like that. It's purely the parasite.
So, welcome back, guys.
Welcome back, guys.
I was gone. I mean, you make a sign D1. Was gone for 2 weeks. I got COVID and I went to Alaska, but that's not why we're here. We're gonna talk about. Okay, wait, hold up. Where's Natalie? This is supposed to have you and Natalie.
We decided we don't really want to talk about it anymore because we've talked about it 10 billion times.
Shut up. No, because Kathy literally wouldn't tell me anything.
I will twist you. I'm rotating you in my mind and you can't stop me. I'm imagining, you remember that show? Do you remember that show? Shut up.
Whoa.
Do you remember that show with the on Animal Planet with the green, and it was like the black grid in the background, and it had the green spider, and it always be biting something. Fat person. I turned you into that rendered green model, and I'm rotating you around in my head right now.
How do I look? Am I T-posing?
Yes, actually.
Do I have clothes on or
and
not?
now I'm having you go this way too, so I'm spinning.
I don't know how I scored the highest on the autism thing. I genuinely feel like you guys lied. So that's all I'm going to say.
If anything, I answered mine too earnestly.
My most authentic self. I don't.
If we're going to keep bringing this up week to week,
I think we need to take it again. Okay.
So can I say this without this being like messed up?
We'll see.
There are 2 autistic people that we regularly run into on our walks. Okay. Okay. That's all I'm going to say.
And we aren't or are similar to them.
Say no more.
Say no more. Yeah, so I guess since Brandon's not going to share the best story I've ever heard.
I'll tell it. Okay.
Well, where's Natalie?
I don't know. Woman!
Shut up.
Hey! God,
I've been having so many dreams about Dave recently, so I don't know what that means. He's up to his shenanigans again.
You know how they say if have you heard this? Have you seen
if
this?
you call,
have you heard about this?
Never mind.
If your eye starts twitching, that means someone's talking about you.
No, I've heard it's if you sneeze.
That doesn't even make sense. So it's Monday of like 4 weeks ago at this point. Okay, Monday. We're scheduled to go in for a little chat with my former bosses. Okay, my eye starts twitching because I haven't heard anything. All we know is Natalie has been fired, and my eye starts twitching. And we have our little appointment scheduled. My eye's twitching, so that means that they're talking about me. Okay, and I truly believe this. Yes, I am. Every time I say I was just kidding about anything, it was a joke. This is real. Okay. I fully believe they were talking about me at that time. And so we get in there, we walk in, we're looking fresh to death. They have this no poor, it seems very racially motivated. They have this no poor dress policy where you have to wear a collared shirt. Did I tell you about my khaki experience? I have these really nice khaki shorts for when it gets to be 10,000 degrees during the middle of a Kansas effing summer. Okay.
Yeah. Are they the ones that just right so that you can see them?
I don't want to edit.
Okay.
Booyaka, 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 booyaka.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna have to pause and take a note of when these are happening.
Yep.
Okay, no, let me talk. Okay. And these really nice khakis. Around 6:30.
Wow, we've been streaming for 6 minutes.
A bad word. And in the intro.
I'm so excited to see the long-term effects of having COVID so many times.
Dude, that's the other thing I was going to tell you about. I am still messed up. I had it like 3 weeks ago at this point. I'm still messed up, dude.
Yeah. The last time I had it, I couldn't breathe properly for like a few weeks. So I'm sure that'll come back. Come back later.
Okay, so so I show up to this thing in the evening one day and I have my nice khakis on and he's like, "Oh, well, have you read the studio policy?" No. And so I drive, I don't even know how many minutes. It's probably close to like 10 minutes home and back, change into full length khakis. And I'm like, "Do you feel better now? Do you feel better now?" And I was ready.
So were they like shorts? What were they? Were
just
they
nice khaki shorts? Yes.
Oh,
just
shorts.
Nice khaki shorts. This is during the heat wave. Okay, the heat wave. Have you seen me? You have any clue how wet I can become?
Moist man.
I am a moist man. Okay.
Yeah, you're literally moist right now. I can see it.
No, that's like grease
dripping through your shirt.
That's grease, sweetheart. Oh, I messed my okay, so we're looking fresh to death. I'm in blue jeans, illegal, and I've got my Fear of God Essentials heavyweight off-white tee shirt, illegal. Okay, I think Natalie looks nice because Natalie always looks nice. Yeah, we did. We literally did. We were planning out what we were gonna wear, and Natalie abandoned the plan. So we walk in, and I'm like, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" And then the one guy, so it's two owners. It's this guy and his father. It's supposedly the guy who's in his like 30s. You would think he's 80 years old though by his mannerisms. He's so like weak-willed and just a very small person. Always hunched over, always very pallid. Always, I hope that word means what I think it means. Always
I've never heard that.
Malnourished looking.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey guys, come grab a seat." And so we sit down, we start talking, and Natalie's like, so his dad, the owner and his dad own it. But really it's the dad's business. This dude in like his 70s who's makes women very, 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 I don't think I should say too much because I don't want this to border into something that it's not.
Some legal ramifications.
I just want to keep it to the facts. Okay. And the facts were my eye was twitching and that means someone was talking about me.
Okay.
And so we walk in hey guys, come sit down. And the dad's like, well, what do you got? Or something like that. And Natalie's like, well, I'd like to know why you fired me by email with no discussion. Literally just, so let me back up a little farther.
Is that legal?
Yeah. I don't know. If you ask them, they would say, they would say, well, this is just a policy, not a contract when it's convenient. And when it's not convenient for us, then it's a contract and not a policy. This is legally binding, whatever.
Yeah.
So they're having their cake and eating it too, which I Googled because I, for the life of me, could not rotate that cake in my mind. That means you have the cake, you own the cake, not you have it like I'm having cake for dinner. That means you own the cake and eat it. You cannot own a cake and eat it because it's been eaten. You cannot have it and eat it too. I thought it was like, so you eat it twice?
Yeah.
And then you spin it around in your mind? I don't know. It's Greek to me. Okay. I don't know what that means either.
I don't know, man.
And I also don't know. Well, hang on. We'll get to that. Have a seat. What do you got? I'd like to know why you fired me. Oh, yeah. Sorry. So let me back up. Natalie changed schedule to say I'm unavailable on Monday. And this dude sends an email, the father sends an email saying, hello, I've noticed you're unavailable, because we do all of our scheduling on Google Calendar. So if you mark unavailable, it says in their contract policy that they will, you don't have to work outside the specified time. They work with our schedule. And he says in the email, forgetting about the studio policy, I would presume, he says in the email, why are you unavailable? And Natalie's like, because I'm working another job, because we've been so poorly underpaid. My checks every 2 weeks were $80 when I'm working full time. Like when I get everything that's supposed to happen week to week to week to week, my checks every 2 weeks were $80.
My God.
And they
Why were you working?
Wanting us to, because they promised, bro, I promise. This is them. Bro, I promise, bro, you're going to get more work. I promise, bro, please, I promise.
It's hard.
I promise, bro. I promise. It's just around the corner. More work's just around the corner. And so I'm like, okay. And so Natalie's like, not okay. Ship going down. We're sinking. I'm going to work on Monday. And so we get approached to work at another studio as well, which if you're a musician, that's just what you do. You take every job that comes your way. They're all the way across town. It's two totally different clienteles. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's a different zip code. Okay. And if you're a musician, this is not a weird thing. If I work at South High School, I could also go work at East High School in the same district, even though if it's whatever, it's not like a weird thing. You're a musician, you make no money, you take as many jobs as you want. It's fine, right? It's fine. Yeah. It's fine, right? You're going to teach, you're going to make your money however you can. It's fine. This is a normal thing. This is not a weird thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And in fact, other teachers at the studio also worked at other studios as well. At that time. And other teachers also were only available on Friday and Saturday. So whatever. But okay, I get it. He's pressed, whatever. He's mad. He fires Natalie. Just no conversation, no nothing. Okay, we get there. Hey guys, how's it going? Well, what do you got? I'd like to know why you fired me. And then he says, the father, old man. It's literally Pawn Stars Rick and old man. It's literally old man. Old man says, you don't have any guesses? And I freaked out and I'm like, she asked you a question. Answer it. And I was like, because I hadn't said anything either. My eye was twitching. And then I slammed. Brandon. Well, okay, I'm playing it up a little bit, but then I slammed my key down, and I'm like, and I quit too. So whatever you have to say it to me too. And he was like, okay. And he starts like, he's getting so pressed. Also, we kept our cool so good. It was just like so reasonably calm.
Sounds like you flipped out, Brandon.
I almost did. That was the very first thing that happened. And then the rest of the time I was just making eye contact, not breaking it. The son never made eye contact, never even looked up from the table. And the father at this point is like literally, shaking. He's shaking and he's doing this and he's getting so mad. And so blah, 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 cut to some infractions, whatever. A month ago, I had an issue that I didn't talk to you guys about something that is literally a lie. Okay. And the exact reason doesn't matter. It was, you said you were going to do this. No, I didn't say I was going to do that. You're not going to pay me to do it. So I'm not going to do it. Okay. That's what it was. Okay. And so then the other thing I was like, well, if this was a problem a month ago, why didn't you say anything before today? And just like calling out every single point and just being like, whatever. So I was more there just for, I wanted to watch Natalie go off. And when it got too far off the rails, I was going to be like, no, this is not allowed. I'm the arbiter. Yeah.
Okay. Well, sounds like you kind of stole the show, Brandon. Quitting and slamming your key down. So.
In any way. So at any rate, and so basically cut ahead a little bit. He is just getting so rude. He's like insulting. He's being insulting. Like he's not even sticking to facts. He's saying like he's making like judgment calls about the new studio we teach at, calling them immoral because it's a nonprofit company, and so they get
how is that?
They can get scholarships to where students can be. They can get their lessons either subsidized or fully paid for. And
God forbid kids who wouldn't be able to pay can pay for it.
Yeah, apparently it's tax funded, and he's like we pay for them, and we think that's immoral. We don't even get a say in it. And it's like, okay, dude, look around. What? No library then? No police department? I've never called the police before in my entire life. Whatever. I guess that's a really stupid example, but you get the idea. Okay. Anything. So no tax funded, nothing, especially not even to help kids who are in the same business. If this money does not go into anybody's pocket, we don't get paid if we don't get paid. This money is coming from somewhere to pay us, and it's a nonprofit. That means is that you cannot walk away with a substantial profit. People are getting paid a reasonable amount, and anything that's left over at the end gets reinvested into the company. Okay. That's what a nonprofit is. Whatever. And so he's like making these judgment calls about like the morality of the existence of this business, and saying that like Natalie would do a terrible job at the job that he does, the father does, and whatever. And just
she's not trying to do that job.
Yeah, I know. That was exactly the point. It's like, dude, we're just literally trying to pay our bills and whatever. And so, so he was like, then he finally cut to the chase, and he's like, the real reason this is a fireable offense. He's like, the real reason is because you took a job working for a business competitor, a direct business competitor. And was like, oh my God. And just going out. So he took that very, very, very personally, that we would be working somewhere else. And then, just cut to whatever, any psychotic, like DAVE level of, just, I'm catching you doing so, I'm rooting around the trash looking for what you did wrong. It's like, that kind of stuff. God. And it's just like, he was like, I was furious when I read that email, because he finally got out of Natalie that the other job, after going back and forth from Thursday to Saturday, prying about what are you doing in your time off? Why are you marking yourself as time off? Like, why are you asking for this time off? You're working another job. What job are you working?
Yeah.
Really? What job? Whatever. So, so it was lit, and then we left, and then, but man, he was mad.
I need Natalie's. What did she do? I need
just very calm, just like, okay, well, this is stupid, and
this is stupid.
Yeah, just kept the cool, and I was the muscle.
That's good.
Natalie was the brains. I'm the muscle. I'm the face too, and I'm the wild card.
Yeah, you are.
I'm the. Yeah, I was like spitting gasoline, like in It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Card. So I don't know. What questions do you have? And that's the last time I'm ever talking about it. And for legal reasons, this was all just a joke.
legal reasons.
Yes.
I mean,
it was just so nice to get to finally, everybody in their entire life has wanted to tell off a crappy boss, and we have no need to maintain this connection, you know. And plus it's already been ruined. Whatever, you're gonna say that we're slime balls, you know, and that we will work behind your back or something, you know. Keep in mind, none of the scheduling had been changed either. It's not like Natalie was like shirking on duties, you know, and being like, oh, actually, I don't want to teach because I think I could get more money teaching this day over here, which even then, is that not capitalism? No, is that the moral decision that you are looking to pass upon us as well? You know, like let he who, and Paul said, how many times shall I could forgive? 7? And Jesus said 70 times 7, Polyp. In the Torah, it says to forgive 3 times. Paul doubled it. For good measure, added 1 extra. That puts us up to this many. And said, shall I not forgive him 7 times, Lord Jesus? And Jesus said, you shall forgive them 70 times 7.
So you guys collecting unemployment?
No, I don't think we can. And there's other juicy legal details I would love to share that I might tell you a little later. Yeah, so that's the gist of it. Oh yeah, just everyone's wanted to tell off a boss. It was just so nice to get to do that, you know.
Oh yeah.
That was very good.
This
that was not very good either.
Oh yeah. I can't. So this new job.
Oh my God. Sorry. We watched a video where the original voice actor for Mario Nintendo posted this. He's the official like Mario ambassador, and he's just so nice and so cute.
I know, he's a sweetie pie.
Like, I just love getting to meet everybody and see how this little red man has touched everybody's heart just as much as it's touched mine. He's so nice.
I know. I want to meet him when he's like at a convention.
Yeah.
Wow. He's sweet. So this new job. You guys happy? You getting paid more?
Dude, it's so lit. And we keep a much bigger cut as well. I don't know if I can share the exact details, but let's just say
is it Twitch cut?
If there were 2 piles of money and one was larger than the other, being paid, let's say we kept the smaller pile.
At the first job?
Yeah. Let's say at this job, if there were 2 piles of money and one was larger and one, we would get to keep the big one that was even bigger than.
Wow.
So yeah, it's lit. Everybody, and there's this really cool, hey, everybody in the service area, apply for the KEEP, KEEP program. It's this pandemic thing. So, oh man, they love that KEEP exists when it's money going back into their pocket. But when it's money going anywhere else, it's bad. But KEEP is a program that Kansas, I believe it's only Kansas, or I'm sure there's something similar in other states. I don't think it's federal, though, is what I'm getting at. Every student, to kind of make up for the lost life of the past 3 years, they're giving every student $0 to put into any sort of activity that they want. So you apply, you get that easily. So that means I'm guaranteed every student who I start who's on KEEP, I'm guaranteed $1,000 as long as they don't use it and squander it, you know, on other things.
Yeah.
So Marlboros, it's really sick. It's, you know, it's bad though. It's, you know, the taxes paid for that. Don't get me wrong either. I'm not going to pick and choose. I hate taxes more than anybody.
Yeah,
okay? But I also don't think they're
it's
immoral.
Lit when they finally benefit you.
I don't think it's immoral to have taxes. It's just like I wish that it operated all very differently than it does.
Yeah.
Certainly. Whoa, what's his hand doing?
Whoa. I don't know. My hand can't do that because I got carpal tunnel. Whoa. Have you like kind of talked to the people there? Like, because I feel like sometimes when you transfer over and you're like, yeah, I used to work here, they're like, no,
I'm not saying anything. Really? Because
okay,
even in the best light, even if I gave the whole story, my whole story, Exactly. You're still the person who's like crap talking, and you're also still the person who got fired from their last job doing the.
Technically, you quit. So.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but I had also infarcted upon the same duties. They just hadn't figured it out yet because I only had 3 students. I'd been working there for many months. Actually, more than half the year. And then I was suffering from myocardial infarction after that.
Yeah, were you?
Yeah, were you? Wow, you sound like crap.
Yeah, were you?
So when Pontius said that I would have to, I don't think I can say that. So when Pontius said I was going to have to jump over the moon on a scooter, I knew this jackass movie was going to be totally wild.
That's funny. Well,
the example in the TikTok is much funnier.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm happy you guys are happy.
Sorry.
Say it.
I don't want to.
Say it. Dead air.
It's not worth it.
Yes, it is.
Dead air this, dead air that. I'm going to put on a Cowboys boots.
Well, to transition.
Tell me about your cruise. You've been just living it up the past couple weeks, eh?
I don't know about that.
Hey there, big boy.
Hey there. Hey there. Hey there. No, it was good. Went to Alaska, Seattle. Bro, Seattle is so
overrated.
Weird. It was weird? Literally like one of those cartoons where it's like nightfall hits and all the bad, scary people like creep out of the woodworks.
I don't think you should call
it was
Seattle
scary. It was like so fun, ha ha ha. And then the moment it got dark, it got like so scary. We're like, yeah, let's start walking back to the car.
Yeah.
It was walking. Really
running.
Yeah. running. That was literally us.
Seattle's a big. It looks like a
scary
big city.
It is.
Like Seattle's it's like skyscrapers huge. And stuff. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, it's bigger. I'd say it's bigger than Kansas City. In the wall. No, Seattle's huge.
Really?
And the like traffic is it's on absolute booty cheeks. Harry.
I see you.
The traffic's absolute booty cheeks. But yeah, no, it was fun. We went on Royal Caribbean. I saw some whales. Other than your mom.
Yeah, dude.
Just kidding.
I love looking at old pictures of her.
I know, she looks like
she was not healthy.
Yeah. Well, she's still not. Okay. Hate to break it to you. Her cholesterol is high. Oh, apparently that's something that runs in our family, so you should probably get that checked.
So the metro is about twice as big. That's crazy. Yeah, the Seattle huge. Metro is like twice as big as the KC Metro. It's scary
how big it is. You can't get anywhere though if you're driving.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my god! If I see one more Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, anything, I am going to end both of their lives. This is a threat and a promise.
In Minecraft. Dude, Davic's wicked.
No, Alaska's cool. Everyone said it's literally just Colorado on crack, which I agree with. A lot of wildlife. There's a lot of bald eagles. I don't know why poachers haven't gone there yet.
Places, they're like, am I right, fellow
they're everywhere.
Am I right, fellow moderates?
Let
me tell you some of my moderate viewpoints.
This is this might be a little racy. Alaska is there's a lot of obviously like Alaskan natives, and I swear to God it's literally Olathe. It's like the Hispanic vibe, but they're natives instead. They are literally
it's fall.
So anyway,
do not ye hear that? You do hear it, you freak. Do you know who's playing that?
Natalie.
Yeah, that's coming out of thin air.
I'm sorry, the who couldn't get on the mic and tell me her.
We're over it. I was like, listen, I know you don't want to talk about this again. I don't want to talk about this again.
Natalie's not.
We're sick of it.
Beautiful woman. No, it was cool. A lot of I definitely recommend anyone go to Alaska. We also went to Canada. Can confirm cars are powered by.
I don't think you can say that.
Well, it did.
30 and a half minutes.
Yeah. No, it was cool. I don't know. There's nothing really like funny happens. It was just a really cool time. I think, Brandon, if you guys ever go on a honeymoon or anything, go to Alaska.
How would we get there?
I don't know. Boat. By boat. By boat. I'll think about it. The amount of South Park jokes I heard while in Canada. No, random people. They're like, I'm not your pal, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy.
I love that.
I wanted to end my career.
Dude, something about this camera, the fisheye lens, is making it look like I'm the ugliest man.
I don't really think it's a fisheye. It looks pretty flat to me.
This is what I really look like.
Yeah, it is. What my girl sees. It was a good time. I hope everyone missed me. I got COVID.
Oh wait, I got Canada. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say. Could you imagine if we still went for an hour on this podcast?
No. Kissed a bear on the lips. I caught a salmon with my own bare bones.
This sucks. What about
This sucks. Thanks.
No, it's just a bad topic. Let's talk about TikToks or something, and I'll be Daniel. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know why Daniel's not here again. Thought he had missed his old big sis, but I guess not. So yeah, great catching up with you.
Let's just end it early. This was supposed to be the greatest episode of all time.
Yeah, I know. I hyped this up to like everyone.
Well, let's just get back on. Hang on. Do you want to take a BuzzFeed quiz?
No, I'm hyped to go see Sam Talent.
Oh my lord, that's gonna be.
Did funny. You know you have to buy 2 things from there? That's like in their like contract. There's a contract. When you buy a ticket, you're like obligated to buy like either a drink and some food, or 2 drinks, or 2 foods. So just so you guys know, you got to buy a couple foods and drinks while you're there.
It's crazy what these venues can get away with.
Yeah.
You know?
So
it's literally,
I'm not trying to get kicked out.
They only operate during prime operating hours, and they make enough money to last a year in the course of a month. And they still, what got me thinking about this is I'm not just going off on venues, man, and I'm not some like freak, you know. I'm a moderate. I'm a centrist. I am 1776. I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about merch cuts from venues, where if you sell your merch, your band merch, and that's like scientifically proven the only way to even continue doing this fun hobby, that then once you're finished touring, you have to go back to job at Best Buy, you know, selling computers. The only way you even can make that happen is by selling merch, you know. And then now with merch cuts, the thinking is, well, if you're going to own or if you're going to operate merchandising in our door, we should get a cut of that, right?
No.
And they were talking about
food and drink, and
some venues will count you at the door. They count your inventory, which slows everything down on top of that. Yeah. And then they count you on the way back out. You just want to get on to, you know, man, I got to go play a show in Salina next, you know. I'm just trying to get from Wichita to Salina, you know. I just want to get out the door, and they're counting your merch, you know, to make sure you're not fudging the numbers of how much you sold, and then they take their like 30% cut or whatever. evil.
Yeah, it is. So one funny story from the cruise. We had this fantastic waiter. I'm not gonna name drop him. But
name drop him.
Sean asked because what he says is racist. Sean asked him, what was the craziest thing in the 23 years that you've been working here? What have you seen? And he's like, so this is Royal Caribbean International. So he was like, recently they made a big push to get a lot of workers from Africa. And he said, so I went in the elevator and they started talking to each other. And he was like, I kid you not. He was like, it was the first time I've ever heard.
Go on.
People, they were going, and he was like, are you guys, he asked them if they were really talking, and they said,
okay. I was gonna say, I don't think that's actually racist until that last question. Are you actually talking? That's kind of funny.
Like,
but the thing is, dude, I have sometimes on TikTok, people will be speaking like whatever African language, and it's so
Afrikaans.
Crazy how like seamless it is, that like they're just, because for me to have to go like or whatever, or like,
yeah, we need this.
I'm trying to make the actual sound. I'm not good enough. It takes like prep work, I need to like clear clear the salvia out of my mouth, and I need to clear the way for my massive tongue, and I need to.
Do you know the way? So
have we talked about it's Dat Boy, how not funny that was?
What up? Yeah, we have. How funnily that was. Yeah, that was one. Yeah, no, we have
that
had these
felt
conversations.
So made up,
Dat
dude.
Boy,
because that was like when I was in college. I think it happened a little tiny bit before that, but it was like already beat by then. Tumblr already ran through that one. And then all these like frat or just college freshmen just in the halls. While our RA is not there, not doing his job.
Oh my god, I know.
And being like, "It's that boy!" Just like, at all hours of the day and night.
I really don't know how. I commend you, brother, for being a music major, because you literally had to just deal with those annoying band kids from high school who did not grow up, and all they did was do annoying meme references.
It was funny, and it's funny too to like go along with it. I will also say you hit a point where it's also no longer funny, but it's going just as strong as ever. And then that's the moment at which the gun starts whispering sweet nothings to me, where I'm like, okay. For myself, I should say.
Yeah.
I'm only a danger to myself. I'm only a threat to myself. Okay. You need to do that.
That just, oh my god. Looking back, like band and stuff, oh my god. I should have blown my brains out. It's just the most annoying, especially with the resurgence of, okay, we cut the clip when we cringe, Have you seen those TikToks?
Yeah, and they're like never cringy because it's...
Oh, really? I've seen some cringy ones, and I'm like, that is exactly how people in band used to act for real.
Like, they're just saying stuff, though, right? In the TikTok?
Yes,
I guess it doesn't matter.
They're doing stuff. I've
only seen a couple, I should say. It takes a lot to make me cringe out. And with my last couple minute, not even minute, less than a minute. If anybody finds that cringe video that was hidden in that one cringe compilation I watched that one time where they're trying to reenact that thing, I think it's a reenactment of a staged thing, but they do this where it's a big lecture hall and they go, "Hey, teach," and they're like singing a song, but they're like nervously laughing and they're interrupting this whole lecture. If anybody could please find that. That is the only video that has ever truly made me really cringe.
Okay.
I need it. I've got a huge cringe tolerance.
Post it on our subreddit.
Ooh, that would go hard.
Subscribe to our Patreon. It's only $5 a month.
That would go hard as well.
Patreon.com/signo.
$7.50.
777 times 7. Yeah, I'll see you next week. Hopefully I won't have COVID.